Ken Kreitzer, Canvas Media, Quindrelin Hammonds, good to see you. Your last practice out there at West Point, what was that like for you today?
I thought it was, it was exciting. There's a lot of energy. Put a lot of work in on that field, so, I'm just honored to be able to be there one last time.
Absolutely. How do you feel the team is prepared for the Navy game on Saturday?
I think the guys are prepared well. I think everybody has a focus, and we just have to keep bringing that focus throughout the rest of the week and on into Saturday.
Now, you faced Xavier Arline, the Navy quarterback, a couple of times. He's gotten a couple of touchdowns in his career against Army. What do you see in Xavier Arline's game?
He's a pretty quick guy, pretty shifty. He's a great athlete, and he can really make plays with his feet. So going against a guy like that, you got to just make sure you work on your fundamentals when you're trying to get him down.
Hey, you've got, I just looked, 123 tackles in your career, 6 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. Are there any plays, moments that really stand out for you?
I think in the academy games, like those moments are ones that really stick out. So I always think my sack against Air Force is probably one that I'll always remember.
That's right. What is it you tell your, here's the last question. What do you tell your teammates, especially younger teammates, about being ready for the energy that's going to be in the stadium, the Gillette Stadium on Saturday, and everything that's involved and how to keep their poise to get set to play football?
Yeah, so in Gillette Stadium, it's going to be a lot of outside things going on around, a lot of noise. It's going to be pretty loud. I just tell them they have to really focus on the fine details of the game. Don't let the distractions get you. And if you can do that, if you can focus and slow the game down, then you'll be just fine.
Good advice. Sal and Ken?
Thank you, Ken McMillan with the Times Herald Record.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Quindrelin, what do you remember most about your Navy games?
So my last one, I remember playing with a broken hand, so that's definitely something that's pretty hard to forget.
Would you have played any other game with a broken hand, or you had to play because it was Navy?
For this team, I think I would have done whatever I can to be there and support the guys.
What do you think? I mean, we always talk about the rivalry, but what do you think about the guys on the other sideline? Is there a lot of mutual respect?
I feel like, those guys are competitive. They're well coached. They have another academy, so the discipline is going to be there. And I think they're going to give us a good game.
You guys are certainly on a roll right now. Well, you just had this 2.5 week break. What do you think? Can you guys pick it right back up again?
I think so. I think, like I said, we just got to stay focused. Don't relax. Those 2.5 weeks is easy to fall asleep, so just got to keep going.
Is this going to be your last game?
This is going to be my last game.
All right. Your thoughts about that? And, you've been playing football, I'm sure, for many years.
Yeah, it's definitely memorable. A lot of good times here in Army Football Brotherhood. And, I'm just excited to go out there and do it one more time.
You're going to have family there at the game?
Yes, I will.
Can you tell us who might be there?
I have my siblings, my older brother. He's been watching me throughout my entire career. So having him see me play my last game, that's pretty exciting.
And what about just the joy of playing football all these years? What is it about this sport that you just love?
This is a sport I've loved since I was a kid. I love the team aspect of football, and also I just love to compete. I like to compete in whatever I can, and football allows me to do that.
All right, thanks, Q.
Thank you.
Sal, do you have one?
Yeah, hey Q, thanks for the time, I appreciate it.
No problem.
You talked about playing injured a little bit last year. Now you're healthy going into an Army-Navy game. Is that a big difference for you that you think that you can make more of an impact this year, even though you played a great game last year?
Definitely, I think it's more of an impact. I've had more time to prepare and not have to focus on injuries and things like that. So I'm excited, to go out there and be healthy.
Did you get much practice time in last year before the game or no?
I had to miss a week, and then I got pretty much the last week to practice. So I lost a week.
Gotcha. One last one. What do you think it's going to take on defense to slow down Navy?
And I think it's gonna take us playing fast, playing physical, and really getting to the football.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Q. Good luck.
Thanks, you. You're set. Next, we'll have Coach Woody.
Thanks, Q.
No problem,